What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another episode. If you guys are new here, we do a giveaway at the beginning of every single episode, and today's winner is Matrix Styles. Thanks so much for commenting on the previous video. Based on dozens of responses and a lot of community outreach over the past 3 months, we actually got a new logo. Thanks so much for everyone's feedback and also the people that have already created memes out of me from the new logo. Today's interview is with Jason from Cryptosomniac. I wanted to go over what a security token is, what a broker-dealer is, and why that's a big deal to the cryptocurrency space. Bringing this into the crypto space is pretty revolutionary, and Jason and a bunch of other people, including Crypto Beetles, are working on this project called Monarch. It's a really exciting new project that Jason actually touches on in the interview. So let's dive right into the interview. I'm here with Jason from Cryptosomniac. How you doing, Jason?
Doing great. How are you doing today, Steve?
Doing all right. Doing all right. So I just wanted to cover some ground real quick, just to share your story of how you got into crypto, how you started creating content, and
Sure.
we can talk about kind of what you're working on.
Okay, cool. So I got into crypto. I mean, I've known about Bitcoin since like 2009, 2010-ish, but I thought people just used it to buy World of Warcraft items, and I don't play that. And so I was like, how dumb? Why would I buy currency for a game I don't play? That's what I thought at the time. Hilarious. Turning up later to 2016, my girlfriend convinced me to buy some Ethereum. And we all know how that went over the next several months. So when the money, when the ticker started rolling up, I was like, I should really learn why, right? She just basically was like, I know people that I trust, and they say we should do this and do it. I did zero do your own research, whatever. And anyway, just went out and bought some Ethereum. So then made some money on that and was like, I should probably figure out why this is happening. And that coincided with as the market really started to take off over 2017, and I just became obsessed. I was spending all of my free time, like literally I was commuting to and from work, and I would crypto content on. And then, every break I could get between work or going to lunch, anything like that, I'd be studying crypto, looking at the charts, whatever. And then, I would sit at home and I knew buy the dip, right? And so before I knew how to trade, I would just sit in front of Coinbase and wait for the little dips and be like, buy, and just buy at spot, which is hilarious. So anyway, so over the course of that, decided I needed to learn how to actually trade. I wanted to learn how to read a chart so that I knew how to plot a proper entry and have a better chance of knowing, is it going up, is it going down? So again, my obsessive compulsive nature led me to learning how to trade. And in the course of all of that, I had discovered the channel Cryptosomniac and just watched it, right? And I used to watch this channel a lot with a number of other channels. And I guess it was, early this year. And Sam and Snay were like, hey, we are looking for somebody. We would like to bring somebody else on. And I really, at the time, I used to sell payroll and HR software. And that was less sexy than it even sounds. So not at all. And I just wanted out of that business really bad and was like, man, it would sure be cool if I could find a way to work in blockchain. So when they were like, we're hiring, I'm like, I'm your guy.
Nice.
Obviously I was, so here I am. And, I've just been in head first ever since. So I had the good fortune of being put on a channel that was already built rather than having to build it all up myself. I'm pretty grateful for that, frankly, because it was trial by fire, right? Either get on and shine or get on and drown. And So far, I guess I must be doing all right because, I haven't killed off the channel yet. So.
Nice. So for everybody new to the channels, we met in Vegas. Jason and I met in Vegas, and he was representing Monarch, or you were at the booth of Monarch.
Correct. Yeah, I also work with Monarch, so I do not keep any secrets about that. So I work with Monarch, and yes, I was at the booth, mostly in the booth the entire time. I barely got to get out and see any of the panels and discussions and stuff, but it was fun. I actually really enjoy being in the booth, and I'm pretty proud of what Monarch is doing, and I'm pretty excited to be involved in it. So, yeah, I mean, I can talk about it more if you would like, or I'm trying not to chill here.
So we'll dive into what Monarch is and everything. I guess first, I wanted to kind of lay out what is a broker dealer in cryptocurrency and what it means for the space, because that was part of the reason why you and I connected in Vegas, and I was very impressed at Monarch being a broker dealer, because that's a substantial move, and I don't think that a lot of people are doing that. So if you could just boil it down for viewers as to what that means for crypto.
Well, the short version is Monarch has a security token as part. It's a dual token structure, so it has a security token, and we think that security tokens are going to be the future going forward on both communities. We think that's very likely the way everything is heading, and with that, we wanted to make sure that we were able to, because part of what Monarch is going to be able to do is have an internal exchange function, so that if you've got a bag of Litecoin and you need to turn it into Nano for whatever reason to facilitate your transaction, we can do that. But we're also our major play is to be able to let merchants be able to accept crypto payments, only they don't even have to take crypto. So that's why we ended up going for the broker dealer. So ultimately what it means is we have a money transmitter services license, and we will be able to sell securities effectively. So given that security tokens are the way forward, we want to be able to have the trade functionality.
Great. So we got some good groundwork done. We know what a security token is, and we now know what a broker dealer is. So let's dive into Monarch. Tell us kind of what the goal is and where you guys are at right now.
Cool. Well, what the ultimate goal is to be an all-in-one solution for merchants and consumers for crypto and fiat payments. Where we're at right now is we've already built the wallet. We're the only mobile wallet that, in a fully decentralized manner that I'm aware of at least, that supports Bitcoin, Stellar, Ripple, TUSD, every single ERC20 token. So if you want that, you can go get it. The most robust version right now is the Apple version. So you can go get that right now on the App Store for free. You can have it. We built it for you before we raised a cent. We did that on our own dime. So what we're going through the raise for is we want to be able to build a CMS plugin, so that there's a number of different options out there to take credit card payments if you are an online merchant. So if you're MrCryptoTshirtGuy.com, maybe you want people to be able to pay you in Litecoin and Ethereum and whatever else for your sweet T-shirt designs that you have. Well, Stripe sort of had a payment option. I mean, there's just not really a ton of good ones out there right now. So what we were building is a plugin that works with your WordPresses and your Squarespaces to be able to accept crypto payments. And the reason that we got the broker dealer is we like to use this example, right? So the cold wallet that exists right now. And then there would also be a hot wallet that is a partial custodial solution, right? Mm-hmm. So Coinbase is a custody solution. They have your private keys. That's not your money. Just like when your money's in the bank, that's not your money. It's not your money unless it's in your hand. So we patented a technology called multi-signature wallet leasing, which means you have half the private key, we have half the private key. So as long as you're using the application, that is effectively us signing our part of the signature, and then as long as you have it switched on in the application, that would effectively be you signing your part of the signature. So then if three conditions are met on a smart contract, destination, frequency, and amount, then the smart contract will execute, and we can go ahead and make those payments. So we like to use the example of, you want to pay Netflix every 30 days, $9.99 out of your Stellar wallet, then we can facilitate that transaction. And I know what you're thinking, but they don't accept crypto. That's cool. That's why we got the broker dealer. We can go ahead and convert your Stellar into dollars. We can pay them dollars, and it doesn't matter to you on the back end. And then to cancel it, all you really need to do is switch it off. And another nice factor about it is, because we patented that technology, we can process recurring payments, right? Because as it stands right now, if you want to make a payment with crypto, you have to send it. I have to get your wallet address, and I have to push the technology. I have to push the transaction out to you. Whereas with this, we would be able to just recurring bill based on the smart contract. So every 30 days, $9.99 only to Netflix. That's the only way we can execute that transaction.
Yeah.
And so that's why
I love the multi-sig angle, where it's effectively you agreeing to sign the transactions each month, and then the customer is just agreeing as well. So it's like this automated system
Yeah.
It's a brilliant way of doing it, actually.
Thanks, man. Well, I wish I could take credit for the design, but that all goes to Mr. Snaybot, my business partner here. So he is the CEO of Monarch, and he's a pretty savvy systems engineer. So I think just from being part of Cryptosomniac, as well as he's a really smart guy. He's a nuclear engineer, things like that. So I think from being part of Cryptosomniac, we've seen a ton of tokenomics models, et cetera, et cetera. So he was able to put together a lot of the best parts, I think, to create what Monarch is becoming.
Got it. Got it. So how can we help? How can users help? How can they
go get the wallet? Just go download the wallet. Have it for free. We built it for you. Go get it right now. I will say this: the Android version is a little bit limited right now, and the reason why is Apple makes the iPhone. Lots of people make the Android phone, right? So we got to make sure that we got to make sure that we don't have any security holes in there. We don't want you to transfer your funds in there and have a problem where like what happened with that recent EOS wallet, and the Hodge twins lost like 200K in EOS. That would really, we would feel terrible if that happened. So right now it does support Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then we'll be adding the rest of the stuff for the Android version later. But if you're an iPhone person, it's super robust. Go get it right now. And if not, we also, like I said, if you're an Android person or Mac PC, you want the desktop wallet, just go get the wallet. We made it for you already. You can have it for free. Just have it and use it. That's how you can help. Have it and use it, and tell your friends.
Awesome. Awesome. That's it for my interview with Jason from Cryptosomniac. I hope you guys liked it. Really pleased with how Jason laid out what a security token is, as well as what a broker-dealer is. These basic concepts are really important when we bring traditional finance into the cryptocurrency space. With projects like Monarch pioneering this broker-dealer in the cryptocurrency space, on top of that, the multi-sig recurring payments is a brilliant structure and architecture. There's a few creators that are involved in this, the team at Cryptosomniac, and also Crypto Beatles, and a few others. I'm going to be putting the links to everything below. This isn't a sponsored video by any means. I just like supporting fellow creators that are working on awesome projects, as I've said in the past. If you guys like this video, slap a like. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Hack Crypto.